We have a question from Jamie. What book motivates you the most?
See that? Nope, you can't. The last lecture.
Say it one more time.
The last lecture. So my mom gave me this book when I graduated college. And I'll give you the gist of it. The last lecture was written by a gentleman named Randy Posh. And it's customary in academia, when you graduate, you give your last lecture. Here's what I learned. Funny joke. Remember that time Jamie ate an Oreo cookie instead of a Reese's Pieces? Ha, ha, ha. Here's some of the lessons I've learned. Randy Posh gives his last lecture. But what you don't know about Randy Posh is he's 37 and he just got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, which in males is like 97% terminal. He's going to die, right? And his whole lecture is about, don't feel sorry for me. Like, I've achieved everything I wanted to achieve in life. Did I become an NFL player? No, but here's what I learned from it. I got to go to space. I got to do all these cool things and all that kind of stuff. And it just takes you back to a humbling moment of, here's a man that's 37 at the prime of his career, beautiful wife, a baby, a young kid in his family, and gets diagnosed with this terminal illness and turns it into one of those positive stories I've ever heard. So I would definitely recommend the book. It's my most gifted book. I have given away hundreds of that book, but he also has a YouTube lecture of the actual last lecture that he gives at Carnegie Mellon. And I'm not going to spoil his ending, but he does have a pretty interesting twist on his last lecture at the end of it. So the last lecture is probably the #1 book.